Being designed as a social networking site, Facebook encourages the networking between old and newly found friends to add to the list, for the purpose of sharing information, news, and other happenings. People you understand. Perhaps the first step would be to log on to the Facebook entity to start the search for either old, lost connections or find and make new connections. Going to the My Friends page will allow the individual the opportunity to have a quick view of the lists of current friends and some details about them. Also, accessing the Friend Finder tab or Search Your Address book will allow for the contact details to be viewed. When all the relevant details are correctly entered, the individual's email and password will be able to get the contacts from Hotmail, AOL, Gmail, MSN, and Yahoo in the drop-down menu phase. Upon clicking, the page featuring the external address book specification will be visible, and this will include even those already recorded as friends on Facebook. The final step would be to then click on those that interest the individual to be requested as friends, upon which the receiving party will either decline or accept the promoting, and respond accordingly. Once the contact list is made available, writing posting that is individual and personal in its style rather than one format fits all is a more professional way on initiating contact. This individualistic design will help to create the sense of sincerity and honesty. When some form of acknowledgement is evident, thanking the other party for the response is equally important. Also to be included for maximum social marketing exposure is the posting of material that includes the websites, Twitter account, links, and any other self-explanatory platforms used for the furtherance of the endeavor being touted. Chapter 4. Use photo albums and videos. Synopsis. Sometimes mere written descriptions of something will not work as effectively as actually having the visual picture of it. Therefore, the use of photo albums and videos can be quite useful in getting the desired message across to the viewers. Posting these on Facebook usually contributes to all the members of the group being able to view and comment on the material being posted. The extras. This is especially important if the material intended for posting is also something that is meant to be shared with a certain target audience. There is also the element of convenience whereby all the members of the target audience is unable to view the material at the same time. Thus, facilitating and catering to this is where the use of photo albums and videos play a part. Below is a step-by-step menu on how to feature the photo or video on Facebook. Clicking on the video icon or photo icon on the publisher at the top of the group wall is the first step. Then the photo should be taken or the video loading started. For the photo, then posing and following the on-screen instructions, while for the video the click should be done on the Choose File icon. Adding a comment to the photo or navigating the video to the select click and do so. The last step would be to select Share, and this would bring the posting to the target audience intended. This form of posting is definitely beneficial as it can be considered comparatively cost-effective, as most of the elements involved do not really require expert involvement. Using this method to get the service or product recognized by the target audience will eventually help to create the awareness needed to elevate the revenue earning process. The probability of being able to boost productively is also evident while engaging, educating, and selling to the target audience is achieved. Chapter 5. Learn how to use fan pages. Synopsis. The creation of the fan pages basically allows for the posting of a separate page for the purpose of facilitating connections between interested parties where information on the latest updates and news can be shared and discussed. The pages. This social media too has been able to create the desired effect where other tools have less successful results. Using the fan page effectively is also just as important as the material being featured, thus the following guide may prove to be useful. The first step would be to start the fan page with the effectively designed photos or logos about the business matter intended to be established. Then adding the contact details of the business to ensure it is reachable in both online and offline circumstances. Then the exercise of adding friends and inviting existing customers and prospects to become part of the fan page through links. Once this is achieved to the desired effect, then engagements must be made with the viewing parties. These can take the form of posting new and interesting information or simply engaging in a discussion of the material posted. Running other interactive platforms such as asking questions, conducting surveys, or simply inquiring as to the likes and dislikes or even requirements of the viewing set. Functioning as a somewhat free and non-committing market survey, it can be an exciting way to grow that online business venture. This information gathered can then be used to further improve of what is currently being offered or featured. The idea behind the whole exercise is to encourage and build a strong following to the fan page by using all the above different incentives. Constantly encouraging the visitors to become actively participative will also help to eventually create the excitement element that will draw attention to the site. This will then contribute to the possible elevation of revenue possibilities. Chapter 6. Learn how to use events. Synopsis. Facebook has over time been able to establish itself as a power to be reckoned with when it comes to getting information to the masses. The host of different elements that can effectively be posted and viewed on Facebook has taken many endeavors to higher achieving heights. Almost anything can be effectively promoted. Benefit from it. There is really no need to promote only events that have exact tangible locations and timelines. The Facebook listed events can also be virtual events, as it is able to draw the intended target audience just as effectively. Perhaps the important guideline to follow would be to make the posting as attention-grabbing as possible to ensure the desired outcome. Below are some of the reasons why one should consider using these hosting-style events to optimize exposure. The reach is limitless when using the events posted on Facebook to get the event noticed. Being able to extend the invitation at the click of an icon and also to be able to add on as and when desired is not possible with other conventional tools. Also, being able to add more admits to the event and invite anyone and everyone is definitely beneficial. Another contribution this tool can commit to is the easy way it can get an overview of the participants and the capacity anticipated. It's also easier to spread the message and communicate to all connected through a single platform effortlessly. Using other complementing tools like the wall, discussion boards, links, add videos and photos also help to further enhance the communicating possibilities. One should also note that it may not always be possible to use the Facebook as an ideal way to get events noticed. One of the contributing reasons may be that there are some people who either don't bother with their Facebook tool or they simply don't have one. Therefore, there may be a need to have emails accompanying the Facebook posting. Chapter 7. Use exclusive landing pages. Synopsis. Anything exclusive has its positive and negative connective results, therefore it is important to understand the fundamentals that affect such results and then decide if a particular style is suited for a particular endeavor. The use of exclusive landing pages is no exception. Your pages. Most landing pages on the Facebook tool helps to create interest in the viewers or fans in order to convert them into being firm fans, and this not only raise the fan base listings but also create enough revenue through these interests. Instead of directly exposing the wall to the viewer, one can make a more appealing reach by providing a well-designed landing page which is attention-grabbing, which in turn will be able to hold the attention of the visitor. There has been verified statistics to prove that landing pages have generated more fans in terms of speed and growth when compared to other tools on the internet marketing arena. Having landing pages that are exclusive in nature is also beneficial when the idea behind the posting is to not have it littered all over the internet, thus causing overexposure. This style of landing pages also creates a sense of exclusivity for the invited guest, which in turn most of the time ensures the positive participation of the intended target audience. Also, because the message style is almost always of a singular nature, there is little need to have confusing and overly enthusiastic postings. Using the positive elements of the exclusive landing page will also help to fine-tune the different channels of the possible multiple traffic sources. The different sources of traffic from the exclusive landing page posting may include emails, AdWords, affiliate links, banner placement, and others. Using an exclusive landing page is also easier as it does not hamper or cause designing conflicts. Chapter 8. Reward loyal supporters. Synopsis. An important part of keeping the loyal element alive and growing lies in the incentives given out as rewards to this perpetual commitment. Using loyalty to gain and keep the business endeavor successful is important, therefore designing attractive rewards for these loyal supporters is well worth the innovative thought process and effort. Keep them coming back. The following are some of the more common and rather attractive rewards that most sites use for the reward programs for loyal customers. The offer of exclusive discounts, coupons and content material is considered among the most desirable and effective. Tying discounts to other engaging activities will also help to generate interest, revenue and even free advertising. Using low-cost applications to create custom fan-only accessible material will also create the necessary incentives that works as effective rewards too. This style of rewards is especially enticing because it gives the recipient a sense of exclusivity that is probably unmatched. Giving back is another concept that is much appreciated by loyal fan-based visitors. The idea that their contributions are being acknowledged in the form of specially designed rewards is indeed special and thoughtful. Designing the rewards to reflect the fact that their contributions are not only important but are also seriously considered for the opinions and feedbacks posted will ensure further long-term support. Building the special rapport is a very big and important part of heightening the loyalty percentages. Sometimes taking it a notch higher in the exclusivity platform also brings about a pleasant surprise for the fan that is being honored in an exclusive way. This would mean actually featuring the loyal fan by perhaps posting an interview with the said fan where the entire content of the post is about the fan's loyal contribution. This sort of exclusive recognition is beneficial to both parties and to the viewing audience at large. Chapter 9. Learn about Facebook Marketplace and plugins. Synopsis. Among the many tools for internet marketing, one will find the Facebook Marketplace and plugins. These tools have their own individual merits that are worth understanding and exploring for the purpose of optimizing on the exposure they can effectively provide. The plugins and more. Marketplace is basically a platform for buying, selling and generally the exchange of a variety of entities within the safety of known participants. This platform of trusted and recognizable participants allows for the controlled environment to be less likely to have negative connotations affixed to the transactions. The easily line of messaging friends and sellers and buyers about possible transactions is both a welcomed and desired element. These transactions can also be done on behalf of trusted parties with the same positive results. Another interesting feature offered by this marketplace tool is the facilitation of being able to support charities with a percentage of the transaction revenue earned. This support for charities can usually generate more revenue as others become interested in being part of the process for creating the revenue. Facebook Social Plugin is another tool for quick and easy avenues to extend the reach and connection between the website visitor and the host for comfortable and beneficial interaction. This sharing of information content will be instrumental in driving the desired percentage of traffic to the website being featured, thus gaining more ways to keep track of the ongoing activities and exchanges. Wrapping up. Lastly, remember that along with all the tools and information you have gotten here, the plugin like button allows the user to share site content with others also on Facebook through links, while the send button facilitates the further divulging of information acquired from the like button to even more Facebook users. The comment box is where the exchange of ideas is then commented upon to provide insight into others' views on the particular subject. Use Facebook to boost your business today.